Hi guys, I'm Shmee. It's day 24 of the Where's Shmee Eurotour. As you can see, yesterday I got a little bit of a burnt nose in the sun at Spa. Not much of a surprise really. But yeah, day 24. My co-driver Mark has just got on a train out of Brussels. We're in some random underground car park somewhere because Miss Shmee is coming back in on the Eurostar this morning. So that'll be good. But things are taking a little bit of a tone down now. We've got no more events or anything. Just a chilled day today in Brussels. So nothing to do with the car. I'm going to leave it here. Not going anywhere. And tomorrow we're heading back home via Knokke in the north of Belgium. So it'd be good to do the meeting there at 3 p.m. in the afternoon in front of the casino. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about what goes into a trip quite like this. In terms of, 3.5 weeks on the road, nearly 4 weeks, there's an awful lot of organisation, preparation, and it all started quite a few months ago, really. Just while I'm thinking about it, parked next to this rather nice green Mulsanne. How random. So we did the Top Marks tour last year down to Monaco for 2 weeks. Went with a friend. Had an awful lot of fun. So this year decided to do much the same again in the McLaren. Make it a bit longer, visit a few more places. And that's where it started. Planning routes, preparing who to visit, talking to people at events in different cities, choosing where the meetings would be, where we would host them, where to meet people. Planning the right gear to bring to fit it all in the car, getting the car booked in, getting the new iris installed, getting the car checked over, make sure there are no problems or anything that's going to cause an issue on the way, and just everything. The organisational side is unbelievable how much you have to do. When you're planning a holiday to one place, you have to think about one hotel, one area where you're going, and it's quite easy. I've stayed, I think, in 18 different hotels in the last couple of weeks, and had to organise so many different things, different routes, people joining me for different legs, coordinating everything. So it's been a pretty ludicrous challenge, a very good fun one, but a pretty big challenge. Then, of course, you get to the car. So, like I said, we got it all sorted out at McLaren London, made sure it was all ready to go. Car was perfect. We then get to the luggage side of things. So obviously, me being me, this bag is all my camera gear. I've had a bunch of cameras, and on this trip I picked up some new ones. The PJ650 I'm using now, some new action cams. I've got sort of 6 cameras with me or something to make sure I can film everything. Laptop bag, a big bag of basically spare clothes, and then a bag I take into the hotel each night. I do the 2-bag system because it makes life quite a lot easier rather than having to unload your car in full every night. Umbrella from Gumball last year, as it happens, pretty compulsory on a trip like this. The meeting cards we've been giving out, let me just show you these quickly. I don't know if you might have seen one if you came to a meeting, but I've been handing out some Shmee 150 postcards to the guys I've been meeting on the way. There's just a load of stuff I've picked up on the way. Things, big shout out to Far Work for the t-shirts they generously gave me. And the 918 brochure from Porsche Museum from Dennis. Thanks for that. Car's looking a bit dirty right now. We've cleaned it a few times, but not the wheels. That's far too much effort. And you can tell they're a little bit grimy. Inside the car, a bunch of things to think about. We've been trying to minimise how much stuff we put at the back so that it would always still be possible to see out of the rear window. You've got a pillow in there for passenger sleeping time. Sunglasses always. Sun cream, plenty of sun cream. A few people have asked me what that is. It's just a GPRS speed camera and speedometer, which just helps in the countries where it's legal to know where the speed cameras are, tells you where they are. Had obviously the action cam mount up there. Just the action cam's great because you can literally just leave the suction pad in place and clip it on, clip it off, and off you go. We've been having cameras sat on both sides so that both driver and passenger have a camera sat here. All neatly prepared and sort of on the ball for optimum videoing, really. So the car has done a fantastic job. It's been absolutely brilliant. This same car has gone, round the Nürburgring, 3 laps, round Spa, 5 laps, over 300 on the Autobahn quite a few times. It's pootled in traffic around Monaco, parked in some very hot, sticky, difficult garages. I confess at the front, the overhang at the front did cause issues once or twice in Monaco. You can see it's not particularly high down there. But the same car, it's cruised comfortably, driven some mountain passes. It's been absolutely brilliant. I can't think of a better car for a journey like this. I thought the R8 was good, but the McLaren has been a different league. It's fantastic. I'm truly sold on the brand now. They are absolutely brilliant. So what have we done then? A quick recap of everything this trip. I was trying to have a little think about all of this last night, because it starts to get a little bit insane, really. I'll kick off just with a quick thanks. So big thanks to Mark, my co-driver, for the last few weeks. Firstly, for putting up with me. Secondly, for helping arrange a lot of the visits to manufacturers and tuners and places we've been. Guys at various events we attended on this route. So obviously, a thanks to Yorick and Peter, Spring Event. Francesco and Gabriele at Cars and Coffee. Big thanks to Francesco. Dennis at Porsche. Costas and Ant and the guys at RSR Nürburg. Moritz Firework. Marcus at Pace. Math Johnny Sam for all the fun. Michelle also. And of course, all of the car spotters, YouTubers, fans, photographers, and people we've met along the way. But it would be wrong not to say a big thank you to Miss Shmee for putting up with me being away for 3 and a bit weeks on the road. I'm looking forward to seeing her when she gets back out here in Brussels a little bit later today. But yeah, so thanks to all the guys. I mean, just a quick reminder of some of the things we've done. I'm going to rattle through this very fast. 4 events: Spring Event from Petrolhead Events, Cars and Coffee to Reno, Top Marks Monaco, Pure McLaren at Spa. We made visits to RSR Nürburg, Pace Germany, the 911 Factory Tour, Voss Cars, Bob Forstner's collection, Schmeetings, Amsterdam, Dusseldorf, Stuttgart, Monaco, Luxembourg, Knokke. We've also visited Bruges, Frankfurt, Davos, Lake Como, Genova, Portofino, Verbier, Gotthard Pass. Went to some museums and other locations that we just sort of went to. Classic Remise, Motor World in Stuttgart, the Porsche Museum, Sparco. Test drove a lot of cars: the Manhart MH6 700, the Brabus CLS 850, Brabus B45, Tech-Art Turbo S, Tech-Art KNS Diesel, Gambala Mirage GT, Novatec and Largo, Roof 3800S, Novatec Torado, Abt RS5R, Abt RS6R, Mansory Siracusa Spider, Haman Navudo, Gambala SLR, Gambala Mistral. Oh gosh, that was a list. So it's been absolutely manic. A quick apology for some of the weird noises we've been getting in the video. It's because of using this new camera and the new action cams, and the settings weren't quite in sync, but that will be sorted in future videos. It's too much to think about. When you're on the road like this, some days we've been driving for 16 hours, and then I get to the hotel at 1 a.m. and I've got a video to edit, because as you've probably noticed, every video comes the following day at 11 a.m. UK time. So there's a lot of manic last-minute editing, uploading, and getting the videos online ready. And some of the hotels don't have the best internet connections in the world, although the one I'm at right now is fantastically fast, which is brilliant. So it's a pretty immense trip, how much goes into everything. And I just know that when I get back home, the adrenaline's going to be gone, and it's just going to be a massive crash, and I'm just going to sleep for a week, and I can't wait. There's a lot more coming up in the not-too-distant future, though, so I need it. But what a trip. What a trip. It's hard to say what my favourite memories are, and I'm sure I'm going to get asked a lot, but it's just how the whole thing comes together, how you go, so many different places, so many different things, so many different people I've met, all great people along the way. And it's fantastic. So I can only thank you guys for following it all, watching the stuff I've been uploading, and keeping tuned with me, bearing with me when it's not been 100% right. But it's been good fun. Next trips, well, I think I'm going down to Italy, Mille Miglia, Monaco Grand Prix, Gumball 3000, and then another summer tour, maybe a bit like this one. We'll see. It's quite hard, as I say, planning all of this. We started work on this one months ago, before Christmas, so it's been good. When I get home, I'm going to take the car in, service due, or coming up for being due, and just get it checked over, and hopefully everything's well. But I was a little bit worried just from what I'd been told about McLarens on long road trips, but it's been flawless. The car is absolutely fantastic. I'm very, very happy. Wraps held up perfectly. Been told a bunch of things like going at speed will pull off different bits, but nothing. The car is fantastic. Just 4,000 miles later. You're probably going to ask me how much fuel's gone in it. The short answer is something in the region of 2,000 euros, maybe £1,500, that sort of thing. I don't have the exact number, but the grand scheme of things, it's, you know, not the most expensive thing in the world. It's also half a service. It's also, the service is due every 10,000. It's also some brake wear, tyre wear, that kind of stuff. And the depreciation on a car for driving at 4,000 miles. But that's all part and parcel of the game. You buy these things to enjoy them. That's my motto anyway. I wouldn't have bought the car if I didn't want to use it. And it's been a very, very good car. So yeah, like I said, big thanks again to everyone who's been involved. And yeah, it's been fantastic. Tomorrow though, I am going to do a video tomorrow. We're just heading home with Shmee and I, and via the Knocker fan meet. So a little bit of a simple day, but it's been absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for everything, guys, and I'll catch up with you again soon. Cheers. The start of the 2014 Where's Shmee Eurotour. There is an epic adventure ahead of me.